Yes, greetings to the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty. You know, so I say, HAILE SELASSIE I. So them knowledge, no come easy. Me can't, and I mean talk it, if it come out, I don't understand. So I say, don't know what attempt me I got attempt. Enough attempt me make and it don't work. You know, see, thanks to the new subscriber them and give thanks to the original subscriber them. Not all original, but you don't know, one big family, mad love seeing me. And if you pass through and you like it, or if you have a problem, probably watch the rest of the video and you will get an understanding of the whole piece, the whole context, because the whole things are, the whole channel, you know, are one, you know what I say, yeah, respect, Rastafari. See? No, it's the concept or the perception of Rastafari being God from my perspective, my personal perspective. Then, when I put it that way there, let me explain. See? You see, it all started from way back in the day. See, and it's still the war that still go on today between Judaism and Christianity. Not to a big, strong degree with violence or anything like that. You will never know. But violence is openly perpetrated as the intent of a war or that war type of thing. You know, see, but the Jews of today represent the foundation religion named Judaism. See? Now Christ come as a man, claims an upgrade to that version of religion. You understand what I say? Judaism now go all the way back to from Israel. You know, see, coming right up through the centuries. You know, see, now when Christ come, according to my understanding now, Christ come with a bit of clarity, a bit more clarity, a bit more liberal way of thinking, liberal approach, a liberal agenda. You know, see, Christ come with basically an evolutionary version, as I said, because him come from it. Judaism and him not deny it. You understand? Him just say, yo, in order for we traverse the world with all what go on around and things like that, I better we just start rotate and blare. You know, see, it almost something like what His Majesty said. See, in our speech where him say we need development, Western development, based on the fact that everybody around with a Western development that might use, and we have to function for progress within that sort of the type of nature, a thing there. You know, see, not government, but probably equipment and technology as well. You know what I say? Seeing so Christ make reference in another way there. Now the men of old, just like with today when His Majesty, when Rasta said to Christians, say, basically Rasta the political version, the evolutionary side to Christianity. You understand what I say? So you find that still drag that's a war they are going, just like where I go on, we used to go on back in the days of Christ. Now, I now claim Christ who they are, so I just use scenarios and things like that for, you know what I say? Draw a contrast or a reference type of thing. See? So you have the Jews, them same way, we come from the same stream, same bloodline, same tribe. You have a splitting and a division. I picked up and say, this is when Rome find divide and rule, the divide and rule strategy as the best way forward for maintain this rule from then till now. You understand? Because we naturally have a way where we don't really want to move from the old way, you know. We have that type of thing that we will cling to it, you know. You know, see it? Yeah. I don't know all understand what I mean. I feel elaborate on that. Stick to the point. You know, see it? So, the man them hold on and them thing Rasta, and it cause a division because all heap of people now, and majority people, especially the young people them, and even old people too. You know, see it, I look on it and I say, yeah, that we here forward, you know, yo, we have got, better we just wait, we not let go for God, we not let go for Christ, and wait, And again, the Jews, in Judaism, you have this historic reputation whereby people used to fall by the way, by you know them come and them and worship gold accent and them little thing and really so them really skeptic about them thing and them don't really want because for them thing I work for them for thousands of years. You know see, you know form a deviation and Rome there they watch the whole thing. You know see, that's even when you come call Rome and the man with the sword them, you know, and the invention, the most advanced inventions in weaponry. You know see, so them becomes a force now amongst the children. You know see, a force amongst I and I. You know see, alright now. Rome I observe that, but even to the point where the crucifixion, you know see, even man on the ground, normal citizen, sovereign citizen on the land, a Rome cast judgment. That's a Rome I say, well, no one do with him if no one kill him or right. You know see it, and again because you did have the level of resistance from the Jews or from Judea. You know see you you have a big disadvantage there, so plus Rome no really want to see the organization, the reorganization or the evolution of thinking amongst the people where it left out of feet where come where they call basically colonized then. You know see, Rome not really want that, so Rome not really interested now because I have to say either as a existence, you know see. Seeing so essentially psychologically we work on a divide, we create a device within the divide and sow the seed that what we really want to happen, and then when them say them actually come up with it, we know up to now them strategies are still at work, you know see it, and yeah. Sin, get rid of Christ. You know see it. And I saw you hear the argument say Jews have a Jews pass the judgment and say whatever you see, but again you still have the difference there between themselves and the resistance there against Christianity, because them see it as basically a way where the youth them go on like so well, and them let go of the things of old and start do a new thing now, like basically like dancehall and trap music. Enough youth say trap music them I listen to, and the dancehall again is a reflection of the same and and you have this resistance amongst the dancehall fraternity where I say, you know see, you used to have that same thing there in reggae too when dancehall, although dancehall was reggae, just the things that when people start abuse narrative or the power oratory with, you know see why you find our opposition and a resistance to a certain degree still, but we could stick to the point. You know see, but due to the resistance and it still remains today, still exists today as you can see. You know see why, and there is no true love in regards to the development of humanity itself. We could put with ego, religion or politics aside and see the greater advancement and achievement of humanity and see how it benefits us all. You know see, rather than doing so, we still stick to the ego and create this religious fanatical put this fanatical concept in regards to religion and surrounding religion. We're not trying to advance it as a development. Now, the difference now with the Rasta and all of that is that today Rasta see themselves as the political adversary to the systems we are going today. Far advanced thinking from where people are going with this still really just tussle, tag and pull and here type of thing. Yeah? It's a faith, an acceptance of ourselves and know so well then everything we know so when you think of it, it's possible. Not that you can make it possible, When you have the brain for think, when your brain can think about something, it's possible. Now, just imagine how much people brain are too much. I think about how much different things out there. So there are so much possibilities. You understand what I say? Both right across the board, black, white, Chinese, and everybody. You know, see, there are so much possibilities where to defy certain things. See, now, I don't want to stray from the point, you know, but I don't want to reinforce another thing still what wasn't bad about black people being fanatical in their belief, because it did reinforce a community strength in regards, it generated energy amongst the people of old, especially in Judaism, where basically them faith literally manipulate the atmosphere, the elements, them make things happen, them speak to birds, yeah, it was like that because they were that connected to ground, to grassroots, to nature. It was more, you know, more, it was more relation to naturalism then than anything else, and the people have never really want to let go of that. Since it was a benefit for them to be fanatical about something, because being fanatical about something, we all have the same agenda, the same belief and everything like that. Believe you me, so the energy, because again, me tell you the power of thoughts. See, if I can think about something, it's possible. See, so what it make it add up. No, all right, cool. I'm going to that come. I don't want to stray from the point. See, but it had a chance. No, yeah, still, because it still exists today, because that level still exists today, and that mentality type of thing, yeah. Even when it comes now to Rasta and Christianity, where Rasta even goes up book and explain, and to a degree, that's why someone frustrated and act cynical and act condescending, you know, them explanation and them thing, because again, I know something where them have to do. It's not a duty where them have to do, because the writing is on the wall. You know, see, and a full time now. If you not accept yourself, your enemy will show you say him not accept you. So what you are gonna do? You just go around like a dog, and that's how life go. You're a man too. You know, see, a lot of case. You're private better than your other counterpart, racial counterparts. See, so that give abject superiority in a lot of case. You know, see, so we could continue with the politics. You know, see, so when Rasta now, His Majesty now approach or evolve the whole governing status, the whole unification plan, agenda of a nation of people, His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I never really individualize or section anything to any form of race either. You know, see, it film principles and concept was in regards to humanity. You get what I say? But we soon reach to this. You know, see, and to the scene now comes His Majesty with his political approach to in regards to the development of the said Judah originally from way back then before Christianity as well. You know, see, that this is now the further evolution, as I see it, of the old people. Seeing the people's approach. Now, the speech where His Majesty reads, say, until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, until there is no longer first class or second class citizen of any nation, until the ignoble and unhappy regime that all our brothers in Angola, right across Africa. Seeing? Listen to Bob Marley's song and you get where I go. You don't know the minute stay up there, so I don't really want to run with it too far. You know, see, nothing. Thing out there where the writing is on the wall. You know, see? See, when His Majesty come with a speech, you know, when present to the world, you know, because of them control the media, as me explain in that many video, right and wrong. See, them you too know. Happy Sabbath as well, my brothers and sisters. You don't know. Keep it holy. You know, see, keep it peaceful. See, just meds, love. And go through if I for one day of the week. Don't offend no one. And don't take no offense from none. You know, see, just give back some love and go through. Yeah, happy Sabbath again. You know, see, Rastafari bless. See? Yeah. So when His Majesty make this proposal to humanity, you know, see? It was more because it was more beneficial to humanity as opposed to the already governmental orders or strategies that were already on the table, you know, in where the queen them have, where kings and queens do, how them approach government thing, and how America approach it, you know, Russia approach it. America one name communism, And no, America will name democracy, and Russia will name communism, and all of them have them different approach to how for rule, seeing how people probably for them one for rule, while His Majesty one is how people for develop and evolve and be creators. See, so for them one setup, for them one not perfect, and you can see today, every day the people are complaining and rate it. See, as we have to say, His Majesty one is perfect because of them fight it down and don't want it on the forefront. See, so there was never been no attempt at it for we say, well, then it not good. We have to just know say I must good, it good why them not want to, because for them one not good. We can see it every day. You have people are complaining right now the whole of Russia protest. See, you have right across democratic rule countries across the world. You always have protests. This is what the people are doing in Washington the other day. So there is always this level of this day and this unity and divide and devices within these governmental system. Corruption, and the people them have less access to the power and resources that these governments maintain. See, and this government have at them will. See, and it's open and apparent. It has like technically them work it away where it can become second nature to a degree. Because again, the punishment for them type of crime there is of little or no consequence. So people them too pay it no mind again. It's them not give serious punishment to it, so perceptionally in the people in mind it's not a serious offense. See, so them can continue to do it and we turn our back, and naturally to our detriment them just get away with it. Them create them own escape easily, which something poor people not to think about, especially criminals of today, which is the next thing we are addressed by another day again. See, so with the type of government where His Majesty introduced now, like me I say, equality right across the board and transparency. Only a capitalist and a man when I mean him brother not good, and I mean the wider development of humanity not good. Would I resist that or go against that? See, now we know as Rasta people and Rasta youth say, only God will be so honest and give man them thing, yeah. Because when you observe the depths and the degree of the author as a governmental process, as a governmental approach, as opposed to communism and democracy and the other rest, then it's like you say, say this have the most possibility. That's why Rasta did kind of drawn to PNP, because PNP did offer a certain recognition, understanding and acceptance about Africanism. I could leave it there, so. See. So, at this now, when as a matter of fact, people, naturally normal people don't get the benefit of even observing the difference or the concepts and principle of His Majesty, because it get tarnished with all sort of mythicism and all sort of mix up argument and all sort of idiot thing, while like how some boy I love comment about my teeth and now watch the message like I look me there for look man or them a look man. Wrong channel. See it? Yeah, so you see this ridiculous way how we try disrespect we opponent in an argument, a conversation, a debate, really and truly will diminish the whole benefit of the audience and the principle of a debate. See it? We are robbing it and messing it up. See it? Yeah, so when it's mad and that's how them principle and concept that come from. See, it's like alumni ring they will get now in school at Jamaica. Me never get none because grade 7 me get kicked out. Me have to stop going when I do school them time. See? But that again is another controlling factor. I explain that different video. See? So from this on now we can see the open are probably the first recorded document of how them debate and ridicule them opponent the most we amongst themselves, within themselves, when they are amongst themselves. Because we don't soon bow to the man majestically. You know, see, and is the Western, let me tell you this, I'm going to close the video now. Seeing, is the Western powers them say only God them bow to. And if you notice, you never see them bow to nobody else. Whereas a black man, the only black man. I have a picture upon one of me, thumbnail them in the video feed. You know, go check it out. The picture is enough when you can go research and see find the documents and find yourself on Google and YouTube and them things. You know, see. So, that's now the God concept coming in regards to Rastafari. A man of righteousness who portray righteousness, protrude righteousness, do righteous things and things like that is doing the works of God. If you do bear righteousness and bear righteous things, or for bear righteous things, promise bear righteous things, and it's just God. You understand what I say? And if you truly yourself and honest and open enough with the power you have available to you, just like your rest a counterpart them, and you're willing for compromise so much on behalf of us, the people, common people, in terms of knowledge, understanding, wealth, physical wealth, you know where I say, you know, so then generosity they won't come from man where share 5 barley loaf of bread and 3 fishes to thousands of people. You know, see it? So yeah, and that's how that whole thing that come from. You know, see it, if you exude things of the devil, you're just devil rasta. You know, see it? And you're careful of the people who are telling us that God not real. Because when you listen to them carefully, you have to listen to them fully. See, after an hour or so, I ask them one question. Ask them if the devil real. See? And so by now, them feel so them convince you enough, say God not real, so them will willingly admit that the devil real. And then you ask yourself, then how the devil real and God not real? You know, see, most of them are devil worship and them have them agenda. Them agenda is to demoralize your faith and draw you, you know, the whole concept of things and I feel them thing. You know, see, and the scripture don't say, the devil say, his biggest trick is for trick mankind and make him think say he is not real. So, we don't know. Read between the lines. More blessed. Share, like, and subscribe. And like me say, happy Sabbath. And give praises. In His Majesty's name, Rastafari.